Alright, so we just arrived at our campsite for the day. Apparently they have like buggies that we can use. Yeah, they have buggies that we can use. So we're gonna put our stuff inside of this and head down to the campsite, which apparently is like 1 kilometer from here, so that'll be fun. Zero effort to put this in properly. Bringing this back up is gonna be a challenge of its own. Oh boy.
Don't worry, I'll let you do everything.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I really hope that this hill that I'm going up right now crests to the campground. Hello, water. It looks like it might. Oh. I kind of thought we were gonna die coming out here. I'm not kidding. This was...
No.
Yeah.
No.
Look at this. What?
Tonight we are planning to meet the bear.
There's definitely bears out here. Bugs right in the mouth. This seems like as good a spot as any. You know what? We're gonna jump right in and get the tent set up. The first night we managed to find a free camping site way off in the mountains. Looks like there's some kind of building over there. I don't know if there's actually anybody there or if it's empty. We're gonna go up and take a peek. The moss on the wood.
No service. We don't have any service here.
Yeah, there's no cell phone service.
Yeah. No service.
Wonderful. Alright, it is starting to rain. We should head back and get the tent set up before it rains. We are losing light really fast. I'm gonna clear this out. Okay. Drop that in there. You know, I need to... Why does it, you not... There we go. Oh, it is gonna be hot tonight. Next step, campfire. It is really dark, but surprisingly it's only like 6:45 p.m. It's just we're in the mountains, so the sun just doesn't reach here. We have zero signal right now, so if anything does go terribly wrong, we are without help. Oh, it's a stick bug. What is it? It's a stick bug.
Never seen it. What?
He's poking it with it. What are you, 5?
Oh. He really looks like stick, man.
Yeah, he really looks like a stick.
Like,
that's kind of the point.
Yeah, but hold on.
So I guess whether you want to or not, you're waking up at 6 a.m. because 6. They also played that last night.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. There are a lot of free campsites in Japan. You just gotta do some Googling. If you speak Japanese, it helps a lot. But it goes without saying that they're not really well taken care of. You run the highest risk of running into animals. You're rolling the dice trying to access these places.
That was very dangerous.
Oh, it just did not feel. Also, almost every campsite we've done so far has been in Nagano or Gunma.
Yep.
Nagano yesterday and the night before, Gunma today, and I think we're going to be doing one more. That sun is so inconsistent. Yesterday's place was much nicer, but we ended up arriving too late to actually film anything. I tried, it was just too dark, there wasn't enough light. We ended up getting up really early at what, 4 o'clock in the morning?
4 a.m. yeah.
And we packed up the entire place and headed out to Toyosu Shrine. That's a story all of its own. This place was reasonable, the views are nice. You know what? I was really excited to find out that they had both ice cream and beer. Obviously that makes this campsite look like the best out of all of them, especially considering the first one was raining basically the entire night. A lot of these places will allow you to have a fire as long as you have a proper fire pit or something. I think this is the first time we've gotten a fire going before it got dark.
That is so true. And this one went well, like super easy.
You look like a road worker with your towel on your head. Okay, I don't know what time it is. It was a warm, humid day, and it got really cold at night.
Yeah.
So basically what happened is everything got wet. Our bags, our gear, the tent inside and out. Oh, but it is so cold. And like, as I say this, the condensation is fogging up the GoPro. Okay, good night. Before I forget, we got to see some of the most insanely beautiful roads I think I've ever seen in Japan. I've never seen anything. There's a good chance that there could be a volcanic eruption, so oh my, just these views. I think I'm actually probably gonna have to put together an entire video on some of the most beautiful drives I've done in Japan. I will say very honestly that I'm looking forward to getting cleaned up. So we're on the road to our next campsite. It's at the border between Tokyo and Saitama area, and it's super cheap. Super cheap. This one was really hard to find actually. Most of the places were either really expensive or
You need to book in advance.
but seeing as how hard this one was to find, I think we should cover like how to find campsites when we get to the next place. Alright, so we just got to today's campsite. Again, it's in an area called Sayama, which is, you know what, I'm just gonna, there you go. The entrance is right over here with the parking lot. And then over here you have the washrooms and bungalows. Our campsite is right over there. There's another campsite right back there. A bit of a space here to wash your hands. This entire place for our whole campsite only cost us 800 yen, and then we got a big bucket of wood for an extra 400 yen. So Japan has these chocolate covered cookies called arufoto, and they're actually perfect for s'mores. You just take one on each side, the marshmallow in the middle, and you're ready to go.
It's like the best burger ever.
TAIKI thought they were called Smurfs. So you thought you were eating a Smurf?
Yep.
Why did you not question me on that?
Thought like, you know, Canadian are weird, so like
Alright, TAIKI, so what happened?
like starting to pour the super rain.
Out of the blue.
Out of the blue.
So I ran to the car, I grabbed the tarp, I set up the tarp over the tent. So hopefully it's one less thing we have to worry about drying. And now this tent is officially the hottest place on earth. Welcome to Sauna Tent. Morning guys. How'd you sleep last night?
It was okay, except for the cars. Yeah.
It was a little, and the humidity.
And the humidity.
Every other place we've stayed at has been in the mountains. So. As for how we find campsites, two-step process. Number one is search, number two is confirm. I will either use blogs, but more often than not, just use Google Maps. And I'll either search like camping or campgrounds or something like that in English, and then check the website, or just call. Or you can just search Kyampjo in Japanese. If you don't know how to spell it, I'll leave it in the description so you can copy and paste.
One more step that I did was I was sorting out with the distance so that it appears that which one is nearer, you know?
That's You will get free campsites, you will get paid campsites, expensive campsites, glamping sites, there's all different kinds. The biggest difference with the campsites that are paid are the amenities. You can buy firewood and they have things that you can barbecue. You can get charcoal, you can grab yourself a stove. And a lot of camping places have rental equipment as well. So if you don't have a tent, you don't have a sleeping bag, you don't have a cot, a lot of these places will rent those things out to you, obviously at an additional charge. At the peak of all this world craziness, this company near Mount Fuji invited me out to do glamping.
Oh.
And it was a beautiful, beautiful space, but I was like, not. But if you're looking for a baseline, I feel a fairly average cost is about around 1,000 yen for the site. Yeah. And then a 500 yen registration per person. The closer you get to Tokyo,
yeah.
Oh, the closer you get to Tokyo, this is an amazing exception. The more expensive it was getting. Did we miss anything important?
No, you pretty much summarized everything.
Also, if you want to do a campfire, usually you have to bring like your own like fire pit thing like we have here. If you don't have that, they won't let you just set one up on the ground.
This is normally how I go shopping in Saga Prefecture.
I believe you.
Yeah, 20 minutes round trip. I put all the yasai, vegetables and stuff.
Oh, big spider web.
Oh.